Let us discuss how to improve organic search ranking as far as SEO is considered, that is search engine optimization. Uh, Organic search ranking is one of the key aspect because on Google search engine result pages, this is going to help you to determine how much organic traffic you get. To get more traffic and therefore sales, there are number of tricks you can implement uh, with your site. So there are a variety of some such strategies with the help of which you can improve your ranking. So out of them, some of the tricks we will discuss here. Like simple thing is, whenever any search engine is going to give you the result as your website or whatever is your work done, then you must get the proper recognition. You must get the proper ranking, because that is going to decide the popularity and in terms of conversion, the economical benefit. Now, there are some of the techniques with the help of which you can little bit improve this particular ranking. This ranking is helping you that wherever we are lagging, so that if we want more traffic or more usage, then we can improve in those particular areas. So this first step is where we are actually understanding how Google's ranking algorithm works. So before launching into the details, it is important to understand why we need to do it. Google updates its search algorithm daily. Outside of these regular updates, even Google's algorithm work by looking at major updates. Uh, like some of them are favorite mobile friendly sites over which it will give you the result. So we need to understand and we need to track all of these updates consistently. Optimizing your SEO strategy to adhere to these updates will ensure your search volume stays consistent. So here this is one small example where you can see there are three types, like loading, interactivity and visual stability. So with the help of them, we are going to analyze or this is going to help to give ranking as a part of algorithm. So this is nothing but the page experience. So largest contentful paint, say for example, this is your LCP part, and here there is say 2.5 seconds to 4 seconds. So therefore in this range it needs improvement. Then as far as interactivity is considered, then it's first input delay, that is it is called FID in ranking algorithm. So if it is 100 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds, then definitely again it needs to be improved. And third one is visual stability. So it is cumulative layout shift. So here if it is again zero point 0.1 to 0.25, then in this region we need improvement. So these are some of the say we can say parameters with the help of which we can use it. Now, second thing is what we need to do is create a backlink strategy. And since we want to increase or improve the ranking, we can use this. Backlinks are links that direct your website from other sites. They are confirmation that your site is an authority on something that it is worth looking at. There are many ways you can check your site's domain authority. So you can also use Moz Link Explorer to the Moz bar to add onto your browser. You can check your domain authority free here. So this is one example. Here you can see this free domain SEO analysis tool, domain authority 94, linking root domains 866.7K, ranking keyword 17.6, and spam score is 1%. So this is one thing where you can analyze and you can get the status with the help of this particular SEO analyzing tool. Then there is next is third strategy, that is create unique and original website content. This is very, very important, because whatever contents you are exploring or you are sharing, those are to be unique one. Then only you will get a good kind of response. Google definitely is going to check it and penalizes sites that don't adhere to what they deem to be an authoritative website. One of the most common penalties that websites experience is having duplicate content on their site, which usually indicates a spammy site. If Google detects duplicate contents on the domain, it will direct less traffic there. So that's why it is very important. Simple rule to consider when crafting website contents: every page should have something new and original to say. If it does not do that, cut it, as it could be doing more harm than good. So whenever you are designing, you have to take care. If you are an online retailer, then having a blog can be a great place to start writing lengthy contents that doesn't interfere with your product or category pages. This is why it is essential to create unique content with every web page or blog post you create. Every page on your website should feature quality content that has something unique to say, and having original content on every page will get you a high click-through rate across the board. So that's why this is also very, very important step for improving the search ranking. The next one is have a mobile friendly site. So as we mentioned, the first point, one of the major Google updates was around mobile optimization. If your website is not mobile responsive or usable on mobile devices, then you are at risk of losing traffic due to lower ranking. So here you can see like this is something page is mobile friendly. You can have Google's mobile friendly test to see that if your site is up to scratch. So this particular test will give you a message like this if it is comfortable or compatible with mobile. Then next one is create relevant keyword list. By default, here Google keyword planner can help. Long tail keywords, that is also one more option where it can help. And complete guide to SEO is available, so that will also be useful. Your goal when making optimizations for SEO is to rank highly for target keywords which are likely to lead to sales. Firstly, you will need to make it a proper list of keywords or key phrases which we can use. As we have seen that there are different types of keywords, some navigational keywords, some keywords which are informative one. So like that. So the way you want to interpret your contents, accordingly you choose appropriately the keywords. SEMrush, Ahrefs or Google's keyword planner can help. You can get strong results from focusing on keywords. This particular should include long tail keywords in your list. They are going to help in developing the contents which are helping while buying. So definitely this is one of the important aspect. Then next one is write content around those keywords. When using keywords in web pages or posts, it's important to write naturally. Keyword stuffing is penalized by Google and can affect your site's ranking. So avoid it. Instead, try and use your keywords naturally. Read it out loud, and if it sounds like the word is being natural one, probably, then look for synonyms even, and whatever is going to sound comfortable and more appealing, that you can use. Content build featuring these keywords heavily is how you optimize your on-page SEO and how your pages start ranking. So this is the fact. Then as far as meta descriptions are considered, creating meta descriptions is again one of the helpful step. Think of meta descriptions as preview of what your page contains. If is not attractive, customers won't click on your site in the result pages. Your meta description is where a user decides whether to click or not. So writing a compelling preview will boost your click. Place your most sought after keywords in the meta description for the best results. Like say for example here there is green t-shirt and best River Island. Is green your thing? Then check out our range of men's green t-shirts, from classic crew neck t-shirts and tight fitting muscle tees or long sleeves tops. So this is a meta description. One more is women's green t-shirts. So add a pop-up color up to your collection with women's green t-shirts. Shop the refreshing range of styles. Next day delivery and free returns available. So this is a very nice meta description. In the above example, when we search for a green t-shirt, you can see it is highlighted in the meta descriptions in the search results. This kind of optimization means more clicks and more sell. Then there create longer cornerstone contents. Writing content of a sufficient length should be a key part of your content strategy. If you are struggling for resources to actually write content, then it is worth considering guest posts from earlier customers, brand advocates, or freelance writers. Writing content of sufficient length should be a key part of your content strategy. Then you are in B2B space, case studies you can provide. Rather having multiple short pages or posts that say roughly the same thing, the real value is in having longer pieces of content that will be shared or linked to. That is basically the Google loves, or it is also called cornerstone content. Then there is a start a blog and write consistently. Blogging is vital to online success and will bring you new and relevant traffic, definitely. Websites with blogs have 97% more indexed links. Indexed links means your business can be more effectively crawled by Google and will start to show your site more in relevant search results pages. Blogging is a long-term strategy as it will start to deliver more traffic to your site over time. But as with any of the tactics, the earlier you start, that is definitely better. Blogs can be really effective way to communicate more with your customer base. Seasonal shopping guides, staff selections, or product showcases are particularly effective examples of this type of say writing. New blogs you can add every time. Make sure, next step is make sure that your content is readable. Content needs to be readable. If you want people to stay on your page, you don't want to write scholarly articles to keep readers engaged, as most people don't want to read that style of content. Use the principles of clean and simple design in your writing to focus on high readability and alternate between short, medium, and long sentences. Amazon's email template you can use how to write any type of online content. Some other quick tips are like use bullet points, include heading and subheading, and then you can have changing length or varying length of the statements or sentences. Use simple words. Use an active voice over you can have over a passive voice. So this is also possible. Next is secure your site with HTTPs. Having secure site is essential nowadays and has been a factor in Google's rankings since 2014. If you don't have HTTPs in your URL, then your site is not secure and will thus receive less search traffic from Google. So this is an example. When your site is secured, then you get such message that is it is secured. SSL certificates, this is one kind of certification. Your site ensures your site stays secure and reassures customers that your site is safe to give things like credit card information. If you don't have an SSL, then definitely there may be a problematic situation. Then next step is optimize your page titles and URLs. With your earlier keyword research to hand, you can now properly optimize your page titles and URLs. It's good practice to make sure your page title and URL both contain the keyword that will bring you the most traffic. Be specific to your target audience and don't be generic with something like product, some such general words in your URL. So that is not going to improve your ranking. The title and the URL is the first place Google will look to understand what your page is about. If they see that keyword, then great. You are about to get some relevant traffic. The next step is use outbound links. That is make sure, and that is important, make sure that they work. When creating content, it is important to use sources and references wherever possible. Definitely, you might think directing traffic away from your site is something you definitely don't want to do, right? But using outbound links in your content sends a signal to Google that you are an authoritative site that is associated with other authoritative sources. It thus creates a network of interconnected sites that Google rewards for referencing each other. Think of it like a academics article. When it gets more popular according to the number of other papers that reference it, that is citation, start referring to other sites that you like or associated with, and your organic ranking will see definitely that it will get improved and it will be beneficial. Always check and recheck that the links you are linking to still work. Google doesn't like broken links, and you can be penalized for continuously linking to broken links. Last one is, remember to set your alt tags. So alt tags are set to specify alternative text to display instead of images where the images can't be rendered. This is useful for people with visual impairments and who use a screen reader to view websites. Alt tags are another place where Google will read content from your page in order to determine ranking. So putting our keywords in your tags can also result in better ranking. So these are some of the strategies. Ranking originally for keyword, particularly for e-commerce sites, can make a real difference to your business in terms of traffic and sales. However, it is also constantly changing and needs regular attention. It all begins with creating original and useful content that features the keywords that you want to rank for. Combining an effective e-commerce site with a regular updated blog can be a very effective combo for owning your share of the traffic and sales. So these are some of the facts about optimization of organic ranking related to SEO. So thank you.